room. My hands shook as I made an emergency appointment with my OB-GYN. The waiting room was packed when we got there, and I noticed several women staring at me. One of them whispered to her friend and pointed at me with her phone out. They'd definitely seen the viral videos that were still spreading everywhere online. Dr. Torres called me back and did a full exam with the ultrasound machine. She moved the wand around my belly for what felt like forever while checking both babies. The twins were fine, but she warned me this level of stress was dangerous for all of us. She prescribed something mild for anxiety and told me to avoid any more confrontations. 2 days later, we walked into the restaurant for the family meeting. Carol, Nathan, Melissa, and Ryan were already sitting at a big table in the back. Melissa looked pale and had dark circles under her eyes, but she'd clearly done her makeup carefully. The second we sat down, Carol started demanding I apologize for everything. She said I needed to admit I'd planned the whole thing to hurt Melissa. Melissa sat there playing victim and wiping fake tears while saying I'd always been jealous of her. She claimed I couldn't stand that she was prettier and more loved by everyone. Ryan just sat there silently, but I saw him flinch when Melissa said that. Nathan tried to calm everyone down and suggested we all just move forward peacefully. Carol kept cutting him off and raising her voice about how I'd traumatized her pregnant daughter. Other people in the restaurant started looking over at our table. Melissa suddenly reached into her purse and pulled out a thick envelope. She slid it across the table with this nasty smirk on her face. I'm suing you for intentional infliction of emotional distress and endangering my baby. Her lawyer thought she had a really strong case and could get serious damages. Daniel immediately pulled out his phone and called his cousin Emma, who was a family lawyer. Melissa's face dropped when she heard him explaining the situation to an actual attorney. We left the restaurant with Carol still screaming threats behind us. That evening, Grace showed up at our door with wine for Daniel and chocolate ice cream for me. She'd seen everything online and wanted to check if we were okay. She sat on our couch and pulled out her phone to show us something. Grace had kept a folder of screenshots going back years documenting Melissa's attention-seeking behavior. There were photos from my high school graduation where Melissa pretended to faint, screenshots from my college acceptance party where she had chest pains, posts from my engagement dinner where she had a sudden allergic reaction to nothing, events I'd completely forgotten about where Melissa had stolen the spotlight with fake emergencies. Grace had been quietly collecting evidence of this pattern for years without telling me. A week after the baby shower, Daniel's cousin Emma